There are many times when you have clients that you have to help them out with images, and images will just generally become a part of your life in this industry. When you're doing web development, you're helping people with logos, brochures, there's all that kind of stuff. You're going to have a lot of images on your computer, and things can quickly get pretty chaotic. So I want to show you an application that I use that's, again, it's like the other apps I use. It's free, it's open source, it's multi-platform, Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever. It'll run on your system, and it does a really good job. And I'm going to discuss, as well as image management. I'm going to talk a little bit about photography here too, because I see a lot of people going out and spending a ton of money on cameras they don't really need, not for common everyday tasks they're doing for clients, like helping them snap a couple photos here and there. Anyhow, to start with here, let's take a look at Darktable. Darktable is basically like a virtual Lightroom. It's essentially like a video or image organizer slash editor. And it doesn't do the type of editing that you would do with, like, something like GIMP or with Krita, but it allows you to pull up images and quickly manipulate them. Right here, I have an image up here. This is an image from Pixabay. I can go over here and I can adjust the exposure levels. I can go and I can adjust the crop and I can rotate it. I can adjust shadows and highlights. I can do all these basic kind of editing functions on the image to refine it and give it that photographic finish that I want. This is really helpful if you're taking pictures of people, okay, or businesses' interiors, right? There's lots of situations where if you have a less than ideal camera, especially, you take a picture of the interior of a business and everything that's supposed to be black looks gray or fuzzy, or you take a picture of a person and, they have the red eye and all those kinds of things. All those kind of problems can be taken care of inside a Darktable just by manipulating the basic spectrum of edits that it has, or editing abilities that it has within itself right over here, right? Basic group, tone group, color group, correction group, right? Sharpen, lens correction. You can do all kinds of different stuff here with this to edit and basically manipulate your photo. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't sit in here and do a lot of that because I don't do a lot of photography, but I know tons of people who do. I know many, many resellers who spend a lot of time snapping photos, particularly those that are focusing on websites for restaurants. They're taking pictures of food all the time, and they're doing all kinds of work like that. One thing I have to say is you don't have to go out anymore in this day and age and spend $5,000 on a camera to go and take good photos of food, okay? I have a DSLR myself that was about $500, I think, and it's a Nikon D5600, not the top end. It has some issues because it doesn't accept all kinds of different lenses and stuff, but it works just fine for doing things like that. Even a regular camera included in most webcams is enough to take photos of food to put on somebody's website in a gallery and give people an idea of what they're going to get when they go out there. Of course, the better the food photos, the better they look, the better, it is for the business. My point, though, is you can get a lot of damage done with, spending a few $100, let's say, on a used camera. After you get, what is that, a 1/4 of one sale's worth of profit? I mean, it's a no-brainer. And what are you going to do? Sub that work out? Why bother with it? Include it in your price. Make money off of it. You sell someone a site, go in there and snap the photographs that are necessary to build it. It's a 2-for-1 situation. So my advice to everybody is get a camera, get yourself a copy of Darktable. There's also another app similar to this, Shotwell. Darktable, it's free. It's very useful. There are definitely apps analogous to this for the Mac. I am not familiar with all of them. I just use this. And I mostly just use this for doing my basic editing before I bring it into a photo editor like GIMP or like Krita. I'll do things like I'll change the exposure a little bit. I'll, bring it up or bring it down to give me that dark level that I want. And, I'll play with stuff like that. And it works pretty well for that purpose. It works really well as well. And I'll just go through here and find a photo of some people. And here's a photo right here of some people. Okay, this guy and this gal. If you go through and you work on it here, you can see really well how this could be used for fixing up a photo that may not look exactly like you want. You can go in here and you can change the white point balance, and you can You can change things on here. Let's see here. Radius. Okay. And turn that down. Go over to here. Oops. We go back here and go here and change the white balance on this a little bit. Oops. And we can turn this into something kind of artistic and kind of cool. And we can change the entire feel of this image really easily and make it into something, change it from a blurry image into a clear image, into an image that really fits in with a website. We can change the color. We can change the, just all that stuff, your saturation, all that stuff can be changed on it. Very handy application to have. Anyhow, I just wanted to do this, a quick video, just to show you guys Darktable and make a comment about cameras that you don't need to spend a huge amount of money. And you know what? It's always a good idea to make money off your clients by offering them photography service if you need to take pictures of stuff at their business. Anyhow, that's going to wrap this video up. If you want more quick tips from me over here at Rocket Driver, go ahead, sub to the channel, drop a like if you like this video, ring that bell to be notified when I drop new vids. We do them all the time. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Get out there and sell them.